In this video, we'll be reviewing the bodycam footage showing a drunk rich girl getting arrested. Let's get straight into it. Here we have a cop responding to a call, and when he got to the scene, he saw this girl in the bikini already explaining to the other two cops what happened. We later learned that this was actually this cop's very first week on the job. What a way to start a job. Anyway, the girl was describing the accident that took place and blamed the other person for it, of course, which is hardly a surprise. After all, always blaming other people for their own actions is a common manipulation tactic that guilty people use. But unfortunately for this girl in particular, the cops saw right through that. But more on that later. She also casually threw in there that she was texting. Or maybe drunk texting is a better word for it. You'll find out soon enough. Then she pointed out how her car was expensive, unlike that of the other person involved in the accident, which she could pay for out of her own pocket. Based on what she just said and her attitude, it seems like we're dealing with a rich girl. Okay, that should definitely explain the sense of entitlement.
What she did is nothing beyond me. Her on my is nothing beyond me. Like, she was like, this is my hood, this is her. So sorry if I have to speed up. I will admit I was 70, I was texting 70, 75, but
Samantha, can I ask you a couple questions real quick, if you don't mind?
Have you asked her if she was driving 65 to 70 on my ass?
Yeah.
Have you asked her? Have you fully? Because I asked her and she said, no, I was just doing 45. But on my that's a $90,000, $60,000 car. Her car is probably $5,000. I'll pay for it out of my pocket.
Officer Thompson, which is the name of the officer who just arrived at the scene, then explained to this girl, whose name is Samantha, that the crash investigation was over, and let her know that he was now conducting a DUI investigation. This was where she realized that she wasn't getting away with it, and that her tactic of blaming the other person didn't work after all. This might have been the first week on the job for Officer Thompson, but he saw right through it. You definitely don't need to be an experienced officer to recognize the manipulation tactic, and Officer Thompson is a prime example of that. He then proceeded to read her Miranda rights.
No! She was on my ass expecting someone else to
So I just want to let you know that the crash investigation in reference to the fire hydrant intersection,
probably go to jail.
The crash investigation is over. All right, Officer Thompson, Port St. Lucie Police Department, now investigating DUI. All right, so I'm conducting a DUI investigation. Okay, so based off that, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights that I read to you?
I do.
You do? All right.
Officer Thompson then asked Samantha to explain everything that happened once again, and she did just that, saying that a woman was driving incredibly close to her, so she hit the gas a little more and eventually hit the fire hydrant. The cop wanted to know if she was alone in the car, and she confirmed that she was. He then asked her if she had anything to drink, and she confirmed that she drank 2 beers. Based on everything she said to him, he told her that she was going to do field sobriety exercises, and she had no problem with that. Well, it's not like she had a choice. She definitely knew better than to argue with cops, at least in the beginning. It would be a whole different story later on, but we'll get to that. Anyway, she had a little bit of trouble understanding the instructions, as she had never done such exercises. But the cop was very patient with her and explained everything multiple times.
So, can you just explain to me again what happened? You were coming southbound on...
I don't know the lady's name. I was coming southbound on Martin down St. James, and she was on my ass. So I hit the gas a little bit more. I hit a fire hydrant, and she hit the gas a little bit more. I hit a fire hydrant, I hit the brakes, I stopped. Okay. She hit right behind me.
Is there anybody else that was in the car that we had to worry? So you were the only...
I made a point to make it just me.
Just you in the car?
It's just my car. I pay $1,000 a month. It's my car. It's a Honda Civic 2018. If you need more information, I can get it to you.
So it's safe to say that you were the only one in the vehicle, you were the one driving. All right, did you have anything to drink tonight?
I did.
What'd you drink?
I had a Jameson Ginger.
Jameson Ginger? Was it like a Moscow Mule or something?
No, just a Jameson Ginger. I'm not gonna lie.
Just one?
I had about 2. But I'm not gonna lie.
Are they little baby ones? Are they...
A shot per glass. I mean, like Jameson and ginger type deal.
Is it a ginger beer?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay, so like 2 beers, 2 shots. Okay. Not a big deal. Did you take anything else besides that? Any narcotics?
I'm very much against Narcans, Xanax,
Narcan is
everything like that. I had a doctor offer it to me and I told him no.
Okay, so no THC.
I'll give you that.
Today?
I have anxiety, but my counteract to Xanax was so.
Okay, so you smoked a little bit of weed, drank a little bit, and then drove. Was it the green leafy flower? Was it an edible? Were you smoking synthetic cannabinoid like the oils?
The
flower. Yeah, the flower. The actual nuts, right? Put it in the grinder, put it in the blunt.
Yeah, that was the one.
Smoke on that a little bit. Okay. Based off everything that you told me, I'm requesting that you do a set of standardized field sobriety exercises. Would you be willing to conduct those exercises? Do me a favor. You see this line right here? Right here? I want you to put your feet together on that line with your arms down at your side.
Feet together like how they are, or feet
So
together
you're going
like...
to stand right here, feet together, arms down at your side, just like this. On this line. Samantha. On this line.
I know, I'm backing up a little.
Okay. Step on that line. Okay. Now once, no, go back to the line. Now take a side step so we can stand right in front of me. We haven't started yet. You're going to stand right here. Right?
Okay.
We haven't started. Just stand there.
To be fair, I've never done like a sobriety test.
I'm going to explain and demonstrate it all. Just stand on that line. Right in
Go
front of me.
straight, right?
Nope, just stand on the line and don't move. Just stand there. Right in front of me. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Stand on this line in front of you.
Stand right here.
After quite a bit of trouble, Samantha was finally able to stand in front of Officer Thompson and begin the eye test.
If you'd like me to stand in front.
There you go. Arms together, and then arms at your side. Feet together, arms at your side. All right. Do you see this pen?
The eraser of the pen? Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you wear contacts or glasses?
I do not.
You don't. Okay. With your right index finger, touch the tip of this pen. Perfect. So that point that you just touched, you're going to follow it, moving your eyes and your eyes only without moving your head. Do you understand? So do not move your head. Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. Keep following it. Maximum deviation. Maximum deviation. Setting establish prior to 45. Setting establish prior to 45.
Sorry, I turned my head. I definitely turned my head. I felt it.
Alright, relax for a second.
After she was done with that, Officer Thompson told her to take a moment to relax before they proceeded. And she did just that, but admitted that she was being very nervous since she had never done this before. Well, either that or she was nervous because of something else. We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, she had trouble relaxing, and then Officer Thompson told her that it was his first week as a cop. Maybe he just told her that to make her more relaxed. But it was actually quite opposite as she became even more nervous. Before proceeding with the walk and turn test, he asked her if she had any injuries, and she said that her knees and ankles hurt, but that she could walk. Officer Thompson then proceeded to give her instructions for the walk and turn test.
I'll get some time for you.
What's up?
I'll get some time for you.
I'm a little stressed. I've never done this before.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
You're
If I go
doing-
to jail, I understand I've never done this before. I'm a little stressed. Oh my God. Take a breath. You guys are stressful. What do you mean take a breath? You took like, what, 8 years to do what you do? Oh my God, it's so stressful.
Actually, this is only my first week as a cop.
Oh my God, that's even more stressful.
Alright, so listen, the next exercise is going to be involving walking and standing.
I know.
Based off of that, do you have any injuries to your ankles, knees, feet, or back that will prevent you from walking or standing?
Besides my knees and elbows, yeah, for sure. I mean,
But you can
I know
walk-
you guys know I got ran down like a tree.
But you
so I
can walk and stand though, right?
For the most part.
Based off you being barefoot, do you want to put on any type of shoe, or
No.
are you okay with walking on this concrete here?
I'm good.
Okay, do me a favor, go back to the starting position,
On this line.
feet together, arms down at your side. So do not start until I tell you to begin. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps forward down this imaginary
Let
line.
this one go first. You can go. Have a nice night.
You might have dropped how much heavy you want.
Oh, don't pull.
Yelling at
All right, get back to the center of the sidewalk. All right, what you're going to do is put your left foot on the line, right foot in front of it with your heel touching your toe. Arms down at your side. Maintain that position until I tell you otherwise. All right, don't move. Do not move. Do not start. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take a series of nine heel-to-toe steps down the imaginary line. On your 9th step, you're going to turn around taking a series of small steps and continue to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the imaginary line. Keeping in mind to keep your arms down at your side, counting out loud, and touching heel to toe.
Like counting out loud every step I take?
Yep. 9 steps.
Okay.
9 forward, turn around, 9 back. All right? It's going to look just like this. All right? Nope, don't start. It's going to look just like this. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth till you get to 9. On your 9th step, you're going to turn around taking a series of small steps. You're then going to go back 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to 9. Do you understand those instructions?
I completely do.
You may begin. Keep your arms at your side.
After she was done with the walk and turn test, the cop told her that she had one more exercise left and reminded her that these tests aren't passed or failed and that they just determine the level of intoxication. As the cop was taking notes, Samantha tried to talk about her life story, hoping that they could go easy on her because of that. But these guys were professionals. She also urged them to search the names of Kelly Payne and Richard Patterson in order to get some insight on her life. We don't know what she meant by that, as we couldn't find any info about those two. Maybe they're in police records. Who knows? So we're going to ignore that, just like Officer Thompson did, who just proceeded to give her instructions for the next test, which is a balance test. She had a problem maintaining her balance, especially in the end, as she couldn't stand at that particular place anymore. But the cop just told her that all was good.
6, 7, 14.
2, 6, 7.
And if you want me to do some more, I can.
We got one more exercise. You're doing great.
And I'm gonna get driven back to my house with my broken ass
field
car.
sobriety exercises are not passed and failed. They're simply to determine your level of intoxication. All right?
Oh my God, I wish you guys got insight on my life before you did this. Search up Kelly Payne. Search up Richard Patterson. Get some insight on my life. I promise you, it'll give you a little tidbit on who I am. You'll get 10 to 15 years of jail time compared to just my one. Search them out.
All right, Samantha, for this lax exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to stand at your feet together, arms down at your side. All right, when I tell you to begin, you're going to raise one foot. It does not matter which foot.
Like bicycle steps or just
approximately 6 inches off the ground with your leg completely extended and your foot parallel to the ground. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to show you.
Touching my toe?
I'll show you in a second. All right, so it's going to look just like this, right? Holding it like that, approximately 6 inches off the ground.
Bicycle kicks.
All right, hands at your side, leg completely straight, foot parallel to the ground. You're going to count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand those instructions?
I do.
All right, keep in mind your foot must be completely straight. Your legs completely straight, your foot parallel to the ground, your arms at your side, and you're counting out loud. You may begin. Arms down at your side.
1002, 1003.
Arms at your side.
1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. I can't stand on the ground. That's a lot.
Oh, that's good. Stop.
Jesus Christ. I had to wait a second.
No, you're good. Relax. You're good.
Officer Thompson then proceeded to give her instructions for the last test, which is a hand-eye coordination. When she was done with that, Officer Thompson handcuffed her and told her that she was being arrested for driving under the influence. Samantha started crying and insulting the officer.
This last one's hand-eye coordination. All right. Do you see your thumbs and index fingers? All right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make this diamond right in front of your face, just like that. See, fingers out too, all your fingers out. Can you extend your hands?
I mean,
There you go.
my arms are short. This is extended.
Okay, so what's gonna happen, right, without looking, I wanna test your hands-eye coordination. You have to try and make that, touch your fingertips behind your back, so if I can see it.
Like these fingertips?
Yep, try to touch them behind your back. Nope, other way. Go
Like this way?
this way, just like
I
that.
could touch my neck if you want. Pull them up there.
Perfect. Samantha, you're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
Give me my fucking cups. Let me go. You're a please let me go. Take my clothes. You see those? Take those clothes. Take those. Hear me out. Listen to me. Take those clothes. Those clothes. 552. Wait, can I just tell him something?
Yep,
please?
tell him. No.
Those clothes.
10:15, one adult female, with signal 1. Can I get... No, it's okay.
I went to jail.
We'll let him know.
Oh my God.
As the officers were escorting her to the police car, Samantha was crying, begging them to let her go, saying that she wasn't going to fight them. She was trying to explain that she was in pain, but Officer Thompson was having none of it, and just told her that the more she fought, the more it would hurt. She wanted them to uncuff her so she could get into her car on her own, but they just didn't listen and put her in their car. She wasn't happy about that and again started insulting them.
I didn't even do anything. Please let me go. Just let me go. I'm not gonna fight it. Just let me go, please. Please let me go. It hurts. It hurts so much.
The more you fight, the more it hurts.
Just let me go. No, I'm gonna get in on my own. You literally,
perfect. It's right
you
here.
literally don't have to hold me. I'll open it. Everything.
Nope, hop in.
Okay, you're.
After he put Samantha in the car, she proceeded to talk to other officers and firemen that came to the scene before him. One of them told him that she was drunk texting someone. Then Officer Thompson revealed that he was waiting for the female officer to come with him. When he opened the door of the car, Samantha was hyperventilating and told him not to talk to her. He brushed that off and asked her to do a breathalyzer test, and surprisingly, she agreed to that, but told him to give her a second as she wasn't feeling very well. He was fine with that and left her alone.
Been called worse.
He's getting on.
What's that?
He's getting on.
It's 3 to 1.
Yeah, this is first week FTL.
I had to turn around.
Well, I was standing there and I'm like trying to figure out who's gonna do this, and I was just like, she's just mumbling about the driving and the texting, and she like slowly just throw in like drunk texting. And I'm like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna bring that up. I'm like,
That other witness said that before anyone got here, she started like throwing stuff down that drain.
Yeah, they said they were trying to stuff stuff.
Okay. You guys need that for anything?
you guys need her?
Now, did you see her?
See her?
See her, like, when you guys got here, you...
Yeah, we checked her out.
Yeah, we checked her out. She didn't want to go to the
She did not. She refused everything.
Refused everything.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, rescue 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I would offer to pat her down for you, but I don't know that you need it. She's not really very much clothing, but if you need me to, I will.
I think we have a female coming.
I mean, I'm here. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, because I'm going to go up to the hospital with her for med
Okay.
clearance. I'm just going to keep a female with me while we do the BTO and all that stuff.
Okay.
You safe out there, good?
Hi,
You too.
I'm sorry, 10-9. Hey, Samantha.
Please don't talk to me.
I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol
Yes,
content. Will you take the test?
Yes, just please.
Yeah, you're going to take the test? You're going to do a breath test?
Yes, please. Just give me a second. I'm feeling very claustrized. Just.
Okay, I'm going to open the window and turn the AC on for you. Let me know if you get cold.
Officer Thompson then saw a man near Samantha's car. When he asked him what was going on, the man asked him about Samantha. Despite the officer telling him that Samantha was placed under the arrest, he still wanted to know where she was. The officer told him that she was going to be taken to a hospital in a jail, and the man acted like he didn't hear a word of what the officer just said and wondered where she was. The officer then told him for the third time that she would be going to the hospital. The man seemed to finally get that this time, so he started screaming.
What's going on, boss man?
Samantha,
Where is she?
She was placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
Where is she? Where is she? You
She's going
don't.
to be taken to the hospital and then St. Lucie County Jail.
You don't know where she is?
She's going to be in St. Lucie County Jail. So if you want to figure out where she is, you should call the jail.
Oh my God!
After the man calmed down, he approached Officer Thompson again and asked him to take him to Samantha. We then learned that this was her boyfriend, and the officer told him that he had to call a family member to take him there because they couldn't give him a ride. He then finally asked if she was okay, and the cop confirmed that she was completely fine.
Where's he at?
No. Please, can someone take me there?
To the jail?
Please?
Yeah, we're not taxi service, dude.
I understand, sir. That's my wife. She just...
Boyfriend or girlfriend? She said she had a boyfriend, not a husband.
Fiance. We're gonna
How old
be
are you?
married soon. I'm 26.
Yeah, you need to call a family member to give you a ride up there, but we're not going to give you a ride.
Oh my God. Is she okay?
Yeah, completely fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I talked to her. I'm the one that is investigating it, so she's good.
Officer Thompson then wanted to know how the man got there, and he said that he walked. The man then explained how he and Samantha were at the pool party when she got mad at him and drove away. The officer then explained that she hit a fire hydrant, and the man asked him once again how she was. He also wanted to know what hospital they would be taking her to. The cop told him that information and walked away, probably back to his car in order to drive Samantha to the hospital. The video cuts there, so we don't know what happened, but hopefully Samantha was able to calm down so she could stop giving Officer Thompson a hard time. It was his first week at the job after all.
How'd you get here?
I walked.
Where do you live at?
I live on point. We were at a friend's having a pool party. She got mad at me.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Oh my God. Someone says she hit a fire hydrant?
yeah, she hit a fire hydrant, a gas line,
Is
this
she
person's fence.
Is she okay?
She's okay.
Is she going to be responsible for the damages?
Her insurance company, yeah.
What hospital? Do you know, sir?
No, I don't know. Probably Tradition Medical. But I'll let you know. But it's actually in St. Lucie Medical.
Would you actually be letting them know in 5 minutes?
It's St. Lucie Medical, because we're at PD and Rosa. PD and Rosa.